Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we're going to be modifying this giant land ship to hopefully be a boat. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to work on making this thing a little bit more watertight at the rear. We're going to go ahead and fix this back end, as I started to do last time, and we're also going to do some more stuff as well. For example, we need to fix this little bit right here as well, because at the minute, there's a big gap there. So, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and do this on both sides. There we go, nice. Let's go to the interior and start deleting things in the places where things need to be deleted. Which is actually pretty much all the way around the top end, because that's where everything needs to be deleted. That is actually it. So let's go ahead and delete everything right there. These guys are actually going to have to all be deleted, which is kind of annoying. But yes, let's go to pipes and work it all out together. So in the right color, let's go ahead and do this, going that way. Go ahead and do this, going this way. And this one, I guess we actually just need a straight piece on that. That's a little bit annoying, but yeah, sure, that goes there. And this one goes up and in. There we go, lovely. Okay, these guys are going to be joined together like this. There we go. And I will have to do something slightly different on this side, I do believe. Unless this is actually correct, which I think it is. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and connect this directly into there. Connect this one into here. Keep it going. There's a hell of a lot of this that needs to be done, to be honest. Connect those guys and this guy. Here we go. And then these ones. There's one, there's two, and... hold on. Keep it going. There's three. And there's four. All right, cool. So now all we need to do is go from here and essentially go all the way to the end and box it all off. There we go. All of that has been boxed except from this bit right here. Bam. There we go. And then we need to do it on the other side because for some reason I decided that it wasn't going to work. And yes, I need to do everything exactly the same on this side. So I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so now I'm thinking that is actually going to be airtight, which is a little bit strange, but yes, I do feel like that will work. And hopefully it actually does. Now, I'm not sure if this engine needs changing. I feel like a 3x3 one would actually be a little bit more efficient, but I mean, we could leave it as is for right now. Anyway, now that we've got that, we're now going to have to drive it into the water and see what it does. Okay, guys, we are going in for, like, I don't know, is this like the third time, I guess? This is probably like the third time this tank has ever been in the water. It might actually be the fourth. I'm not sure. Maybe even more than that. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we are in the water, which is pretty awesome, and we are floating at the front end. We're actually also floating at the rear end, which means we are actually just floating. Kind of. I mean, I say kind of, because the back end is going under still. I need to go backwards and actually see what's going on back there. See if there's any water in here. There isn't. There isn't actually any water in here. So I guess it's just the weight of the engines actually just pulling it down. Which seems a bit strange, because I don't think it should. I don't think it should be. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue to push this out, if we can. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It feels like it's just too heavy at the back. But it's just not. It's really not. Alright, so I don't know what's going on, but it legit can't be that heavy at the back. It really just can't. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete a bunch of these in pretty much the front end. I'm then going to go ahead and replace them with these, which, again, is in the front. And I'm going to hope that that actually works. I'm then going to delete these guys as well. And replace that with also weight blocks. There we go. Alright, now let's try it. Let's see what that does. So if we spawn it in, obviously it spawns in the right place. However, there is, the tracks right there are off the ground. And that means that it's still broken. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But, it is the case that's a thing. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to fix this again because for some reason it has unfixed itself. And there we go. Okay, we are back to the water. I can't remember what I actually just changed, but never mind. Let's go ahead and see if we can, drive this thing in the water. Here we go. Flora, nah, okay, yeah, we're still a bit... It's still not right, is it? It's still not right. The air supply is underwater now, but... I don't really understand how it can weigh that much at the back. We have added so much weight at the front. How is this happening? Okay, guys, do you want to know what the issue is with our tank? I bet you do. It is actually to do with the tracks themselves, okay? I was realizing after a little bit of time that there was some sort of issue with the tracks themselves, and I wasn't sure what it was, because it felt like they were going backwards, sort of on themselves, which was very, very weird and peculiar. And I'm not entirely sure what the actual issue is. But if we go through these and we start deleting them, so let's delete this one. Actually, wait, no. We keep the front one, we delete the back one. We're gonna delete, we're gonna keep that one there. We're gonna delete this guy, and, oh wait, not the one at the end. We're gonna delete this guy, and this guy, and not the one at the end. Okay, now if we spawn it in, okay, this is with an actual engine. I did test it with a electric motor for the time being, but let's go ahead and see what this does. Because this might also be our issue with the rest of it, which is weird, but yeah. So I think it'll run a little bit better, but let's go ahead and get ourselves into the water. And this time, I'm actually hoping we sink, which is really weird, but I think I fixed it. I'll tell you what, it is actually going a lot faster, and I do think I will need some more at the bottom, but, you know, other than that, I think we're good. It is turning sideways as well, so that's a bit of an issue, but yeah, if we can turn back to the right, that'd be great. Yeah, here we go. Get us in the water, boy! Come on, let's go. So I kind of want it to sink. In fact, I really, really do want it to sink. And I want it to just go straight down to the bottom. So if we can zoom our way in, here we go. We are zooming our way into the ocean, where we are going underneath. Now, the problem with going underneath is that the water will flood through there. So that just means we need a door on there, and that is it. But honestly, that's pretty good. This is gonna work. But wait, I hear you asking. Well, what about all the cannons and stuff that you deleted off the top? Well, maybe we can actually add those back. So let's go ahead and save this as LANDSHIP 14. Yes, go ahead and load up. I don't know, LANDSHIP, where has them? LANDSHIP 11. There we go. And essentially just go ahead and copy and paste them back on, and hopefully that'll be good. So let's go to here, grab this guy, go down to there, grab this entire thing, go to the other side, and yes, make sure you've grabbed everything. Go ahead and copy it. There we go. I'll load up LANDSHIP 14 or whatever we're at now. Here we go. And paste it directly on there in the exact same place, and that should be good. Paste, merge, and fantastic. Now it shouldn't fly away, because I don't think it's actually to do with the pivots, which is interesting. Alright, so instead of it having like very little in terms of the actual amount of these guys on the bottom, I do want to make sure we have at least a few of these. So let's go ahead and make sure that we do have a few of these. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. We'll try and put them at the same height as everything else, which is too high, which is up here, and that should be good. Don't know where to place them, so I'm going to place them randomly, kind of. But at the same time, not really. So how many is in between these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This one goes here like this. And then somewhere in the middle of those two, we can add another one if we want to, but I don't think I need to. That's probably it. Actually, it's not. It's really not. So that's going to go there. This is going to go here. I hope it doesn't go too crazy with these. I hope it does just work. But there you go. Let's see if it works. Okay, see if it spawns in right. It does seem to spawn in okay. And then let's go ahead and do something else. Oh, this is going to be kind of interesting, actually. So we're going to go into the inside, and we are going to delete this. Don't want it. Don't want it there at all. We're then going to go ahead and add a hatch onto this piece. Which, again, is maybe a little bit weird, but I kind of want to. If I can. I can't actually build onto the sides of this. But let's go ahead and build this out really quickly. Build this here, delete these guys, and put this hatch back on there. Okay, so that'll allow us to get up and out through there. And it will also seal it off to anything else coming in. So do this all the way around here to the edge, if I can. There we go, good. Do this piece. Yes, and... oh, okay, so this doesn't even seal it. It doesn't actually even seal it, I don't think, because we can't do anything with these corner bits. Aha. Aha. Also, we're sealing that and not sealing this. Realistically, we want it the other way around. So actually, delete all of these. Send it back to normal, there we go. And then actually just put the hatch here instead, and that'll be good enough for me, I think. So let's go ahead and just do this. Delete that really quickly. Do this. Nope. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and that's all good. And then do this right here like this. Okay, right. Is that gonna work, though, is my question. I think it will, but I don't know. I actually really don't know. Also, I'm just going to delete these because they're just in the middle now. And this whole bit in the middle actually just seems weird. But I don't know. Sure. So, now that we've done that, I think we'll be sealed off. And we should be able to just drive underneath the water. Maybe. I'm not going to lie, I don't know what's happened. I really don't know what's happened, but now it goes like super duper fast. That's really, really strange. But anyway, we're in the water. There we go. So we're not going to be able to drive... We're not really going to be able to drive under the water properly, but... Yeah. But yes, that's a thing. Yeah. Okay, let's just make sure it drives in. There we go. And we're going to have to make a buoy to make this work. But honestly, this is going to be fine. Although now we are so buoyant. We're extremely buoyant. Okay, is that going to be an issue? I don't know. I feel like it's the other way around now. We're having more issues where it's more heavy towards the front, which is what I was trying... Oh my... what I was trying to do in the first place, but yes. I don't know why we're going, like, randomly 10 times as fast. But anyway, I've made it, able to do what it needs to do, which is awesome. I'm gonna go down to here, and I'm gonna do this. Remove them by 2, down by 2, that's good. And I'm also gonna remove sets of these. So I'm actually gonna remove this one. I'm going to remove this one, and I'm going to remove this one. There we go. Okay, so now we're down to 4 on the bottom. Hopefully that's okay. It might be. It probably isn't. But yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, the next thing, because we haven't really changed the outside or the exterior details in a while, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's get ourselves some rope stuff. Here we go. Go ahead and whack this on here and on here. There we go. Go to this and smash this on there and also this on there. That looks like it'll be cool, I think. It looks like it'll be cool, I think. So instead of crossing them over, we're just going to go straight lines. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, because why not? And there we go. Good. Okay, so I'm going to do a similar thing right here, because I don't know. I feel like they just add something to it, which, you know, but they might. They might also not. But there you go. More rope is going to be added to this, because reasons. So we're going to go ahead and do these ones crossed over on the front, and cross these ones over as well. And that looks like it will be awesome. Go ahead and have a little look at it. There it is. Some lines there. I might cross those ones over. And those ones look kind of cool. I do like that. Alright, cool. So, we'll cross these ones over on the sides. I kind of want to add some sort of detail up there. Don't know what it would be, but I think it'd be cool. Alright, next thing then is actually this bit right here. I want to add a little bit of detail, so I'm going to grab these guys. I'm going to go ahead and shove it on the side like so, and it's going to go to about there. We're then going to delete this guy as well, and we're going to do another one just underneath it. But obviously this one has to be shorter because reasons. So let's go ahead and put that to there. Go ahead and do this, and do the same thing right here and right here. There we go. Okay, that's on both sides, so that looks pretty awesome. I want to do some more stuff with the stairs, and probably more stuff with this as well. So, realistically, I want to fix this. I want to fix that real quickly. There we go. And I guess, I don't know, I kind of want to make the turret a different shape. It's a little bit boxy at the minute, and I feel like it being a little bit more rounded would be cool. Side note, I want to change the color. Yeah, I'm going to change the color completely, which is really, really strange. But let's go ahead and save this really quick. And I'll actually use the same color as our tank, which was a suggestion by Caleb, so we'll see. Anyway, type in tank. Here we go. This is the tank we made a while ago, which is actually pretty big, and it would not fit inside our vehicle. But let's go ahead and grab the color. And then load up our new tank, or our LANDSHIP, and change the color of the LANDSHIP to that color instead. There we go. Does that look cool, or does it look worse? I don't know. I want them next to each other, so let's do that next. Okay, so this is them actually spawned in right next to each other. Clearly, we would have to actually fix all of this surround, which is really annoying, but we would be able to do that. But yeah, this is them right next to each other, and I think they look sick right next to each other. I think that looks awesome. The fact that they're part of the same sort of, like, team, they're in the same colors, they look really cool. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. But yes, we've sort of fixed that vehicle now. What I want to do is make sure that that one can drive underneath the water, but I don't want to do that necessarily straight away. There are certain things that I want to do beforehand, and I don't know whether I want it to be a different version that drives underwater fully, but I could be, I don't know. Because what we'd have to do is we'd have to add some big winches to this. One of them would have to be for air, and one of them would have to be for exhaust, and that's how it would have to work. But actually adding those winches, I don't know where they would be. You know? I don't know where they would have to be. So we might work that out very soon. We might not. I'm not sure. But yeah, cool. Okay, so I think the deepest part of the ocean in this game is about 400 meters. Let's go to Winch and see if we can get one that is long. This one, I believe, is 500 meters that it goes out to, but I could be wrong. I can't remember. And it is quite large, but we'll be able to place one, like, sort of on the back, I do believe. This would fit kind of in here, if we fit it properly, at least. So if I deleted these and I deleted a bunch of this, we'd probably be able to fit one of these in. Is something that we might be able to do. I don't know. Let's fix that into there, delete these guys, get ourselves another winch, and whack it onto there. Yeah, see, we can't actually fit it in there, which is really annoying, but it would have been really cool to have. But yeah, that's a no-go. So we need to figure out somewhere else that it would fit. And weirdly, I wouldn't mind putting them in here. But again, doesn't really fit there. So where else could they go? I guess we could just have it on the back. Or we could try and fit it somewhere around here. But again, that doesn't work either. This is kind of annoying. Or we could just put it on top of here, have it sideways, go out to the edge, just like this, and have it there. That could be weird, but it could actually work. So the exhaust is one of them that has to do it, but the air supply is the other one that has to, definitely has to do it. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of the air supply. There we go. Because we don't need both, all right? We don't need two. So... yeah. So yeah, which one is this? That one is the air supply. So we're going to get rid of the bottom one. All right, and only have one air supply. Is that weird? Is that strange? Is it peculiar? I don't know. Also, what is this? Oh, I've accidentally deleted that, haven't I? Definitely. Okay, put that back. There we go, good. So we got one air supply that goes up and into there. Now, all we would have to do is add a winch to that and make sure it goes all the way up. So a large winch could work. But will it work? I don't know. Guys. And it would have to go like this. It would have to go there. But then we'd have to delete that, and that's an issue. So if we wanted to have it, we'd actually put it off to the side one. We'll go ahead and seal it off with this, just like so. And we'll actually find out where it is, which is there. We'll go ahead and move this over so that it fits in. And that would be amazeballs. There we go. Go ahead and put this under here like this. Flip it over, and there we go. Alright, so now we should, in theory, be able to drive underwater. I mean, I say that, but not really. So, now we need some buoys that are able to actually float. Oh, this is gonna get a bit crazy, actually. I'm kind of thinking that maybe they shouldn't be on the top. Maybe they shouldn't be on the top. But I don't know. I'm sure we can get away with this. So, for now, what we'll do is we'll get ourselves some landing floats. There we go. Go ahead and have one there, and, I don't know, one here. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll have an air supply on it. Actually, weight. We'll have one weight on the bottom. Actually, another one there and another one there. And then we'll have the air supply on the top. So, if we can, we need a hose. A hose connector, which is there. And an air supply. So, actually, delete this. The hose is going to go through the bottom. It can't. Now it can, though, so there we go. And then we need a hose connector on the other end? No, we don't. We need air. So, air, filter, I guess. Air filter. Whack that on there. Connect a hose to each of these. Boop, and boop. And then all we need to do is actually just cut these up. So, grab this and this. Cut them. Paste them. There we go. Go to the other side and do the same thing. So, paste this. And then connect them via a rope, and then that's it. Okay, so now we need a number of buttons to allow this to work. So toggle buttons, let's take them to the inside. This is going to be for underwater driving. So this is winch out, and this is... Oh, wait. I don't want to be doing that on both sides, do I? I don't. So, actually, let's do this and this. This is air, winch out, and then air, winch in. Air, winch, in. So, the exhaust also isn't able to pump out if it is really, really deep. So, we need to watch out for that. But for now, we can probably get away with this. So, this is up. There we go. The other one is going to be up as well. Let's go ahead and do that. And then this is going to be down. There we go. Okay. Is this gonna work? Who knows? Let's get it in the water and see. Okay, I want to say so far so good, but actually they are sort of just wobbling around up there, which isn't the best. But the air supply is definitely getting through because we are able to turn the engines on, and also we're able to drive. So it is actually working so far, which is excellent. We are sort of sliding about down here, but we are going to get into the water. And then once we're in the water, we are going to go under, so we're going to go with winch air out. Okay, we're driving in. Okay, we are in. We've got our propellers on, so we are actually going under. Our engine is failing, but I think that's because I've stalled out. Okay, so maybe rev this up halfway. Okay, and then push this in. All the way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, we're gonna fall off. I didn't realize it was a cliff. But essentially, it is working. It's just we need a different clutch in there. Otherwise, the tracks are always going when really we don't want them to be. Also, we're a little bit too buoyant. That's crazy. Okay, so in order to be less buoyant, we're going to go ahead and delete the side all the way backwards like so. We're then going to go ahead and build all this in just like this, and we're going to go ahead and do the back end a little bit as well, because reasons. So let's go ahead and drop this down to about there. Fill this all back in with these guys, which is our weight blocks, and I guess we could go with some more as well. Right there, there's one, there's two, and leave it like that. We can also put some here as well, bosh, and there we go. It is, I mean, there's a lot of weight in it now, so that's kind of cool. But is there enough? Is the question. Is there enough? Also, I was just thinking about it. We have a winch already here, and we have a winch already here, so maybe we don't need these ones on the top. But, I mean, I don't know. We need to see if it works. And if it does, that's good. More weight is appreciated, though, so let's go ahead and do a little bit more. Kind of wouldn't mind doing it in between these. So let's go ahead and do this. Upwards to there. Do this. Upwards to there, this, upwards to there, and this, upwards to there, I guess, yeah, sure, that's quite a lot of weight added, and we're also going to do a hell of a lot more, because we got all this space, so let's go ahead and do this, to wherever, there, let's say, and fill this all back in, yes, yes, okay, nice, do a little bit more, yep, there we go, and do a little bit more, slowly but surely we are getting there, and then more. Yes! And then more! Yes! Okay, good. That is a lot more weight. How much do we weigh now? 63,000. Nice. Alright, more weight blocks are needed, and I do see where we can put them. So let's go ahead and delete this from here, all the way backwards to, I guess, there. And just go ahead and whack in the weight blocks. There we go, all the way forwards. Brilliant. Go ahead and do this bit as well. There we go. Nice. And do this bit too. Again, lovely. There we go. Alright, that's actually pretty sick. The other thing that we can do is actually the whole back end of this too. So let's go ahead and delete all that. Go ahead and put this in all the way up to there. There we go. Nice. Okay. Bit weird, but sure. Okay, right. The other thing that we really need to do is actually add another one of these. So instead of it going straight into this bit, we're going to go and delete this guy. We're going to then turn it upwards to this sky where it will go through this, and then it'll come back down and into there. And the main reason for it is because we essentially need one for both the tracks and then one for the propellers. And if we don't have it for both, we're going to have issues. So there you go. So for this to work, we need this clutch to be on. Okay, right, actually. So the right motor is actually going to be this. And the left motor is going to be this. There we go. And not this one. And not this one. Those guys need to be on a different thing. A different throttle lever, I guess. So we need a new throttle lever for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this here. Really quickly. This is going to control the clutch on the entire vehicle. So there you go. Clutch on there, clutch on there. Then W and S, make it go forwards and backwards, and up and down, make it go forwards and backwards in boat mode. Okay, I think we've got it here. I think this is going to work. Alright, so it's working in drive mode, like normal drive mode for the tracks. Let's go ahead and get it into the water. And this is going to be awesome. One thing that I would say is only put it into about 73 or 0.73. Because that works a lot better than fully in. Fully in, it actually just stalls out and that's no good. But yeah, let's get it into the water and hopefully all will go well. Here we go. Going in, going in, going in. Yes. Okay, let's start winching out really quickly. And we're in the water. So, let's stop using our tracks and start using our propellers to push us along. Here we go. And it seems to be working. We are stalling out a little bit though. So maybe we should just use our tracks. I think we're just getting a little bit too inefficient. And I think that's because the exhaust isn't actually able to get out properly. So let's go backwards and see if that is actually the case. I think that is the case, to be honest. So yeah, let's run backwards. Run down to the engine room, which is just here. And see what the issue is. Da-da-da-da-da. Exhaust. Yes, the exhaust is an issue. Okay, fine. So we would have to actually send the exhaust through a similar situation. In order for it to actually work. Which I guess is fine. We can do that. So I guess we should. Okay, so let's just use the exact same thing. Here we go. Go ahead and put this right there. Put this guy, maybe not that guy. Pipe. No. Fluid. Yeah, put the fluid exhaust thingamabobby on top of here, which I guess air ram will work. And essentially connect that down to here. Now, that won't fully work because it won't be connected together. But if we grab another hose connector and we whack it on the bottom of here, and then we whack it straight onto the exhaust, wherever that is, which is this piece, and we put that onto there, it should work. Bam. Alright, get rid of this one. It's not necessary. Delete all of these. Delete all of this in the roof, and delete these guys. Fill that in with green, and delete these guys and do that as well. Okay, so now, we go with rope. We connect this to here. We then connect this to there. We do the same thing on the other side. So this down to here, and this up to there. Okay, now it'll work. Alright, I have to mess with the gear ratios again, because I feel like I am limiting it a little bit by going through pipes, which does make sense. And also, actually, I've reduced from having 4 exhausts to only having 2, and then also, wait, hang on, from also having a bunch of air to only having 2 air, rather than 4 air. So, yes, there are some issues there, but that's okay. Anyway, go ahead and limit this to 0, go ahead and push this in, there we go. And we should start moving forwards quite quickly, hopefully. There we go, oh no, oh, very slowly, we're still going. Okay, I mean, it's not the best. It is not the best. Because we are stalling out, but yeah, let's just keep going forwards. And hopefully we can get to a point where it'll be fine. There we go. Okay, everything's moving at once. Okay, incredible. Let's go ahead and open up this door, make sure everything is still fine. In fact, let's go and turn on the lights. I want the lights on, please. Here we go. Lights. Nice, let's go backwards. We need to add some more extra lights in here now that we actually have a roof. And now we got lights in there too. Okay, yeah, so we need more lights here. That's fine. Okay, back up to the driver's seat and see what we can see out the window. There's the end of the thing, and we are still moving towards it very slowly. But yeah, that's cool. We're still going. So what I'm really hoping doesn't happen here is that we just go over the edge and then we flip over onto our front, because that would be really sad and also really bad. But we'll see. So continue going forwards until we reach the end. Unfortunately, there is a big cliff there that I do think we are going to struggle with, but we are almost at it. So yeah. Alright, here we go. We are almost there. We have started tipping over the edge, so that's scary. And, no, that is actually very scary. Oh, no. Because we don't have any wheels, or we don't have wheels going all the way. We are just sliding on our body now, which is not the best, to be honest. You don't want that. We've caught a wheel. We've whacked the cannon off the ground. We are still going forwards. It's still moving. Okay, continue. Yeah, okay, we've slipped down. Bounced off some cannons. And we are driving under the water. So if we fix the gear ratios, this does actually sort of work, which is incredible. But, yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm actually very happy with this. Okay, so now that we've made it waterproof then, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.